All right, today we are doing Fred Again by REN, and I guess this Fred Again mashup, so this must be a cover or something like that. Let's see what it says in the description of the video. It says, no copyright infringement intended. Track is not for monetary purpose. Simply honoring songs I love. Big up Fred Again. So I'm assuming that's the artist's full name. Big up Fred Again. Let me know in the chat. I'm not really sure. Been blasting his tunes a lot lately. So I'd love to check out some songs from him, see what it's all about. Let me know if you do want me to break down some songs by that artist. I would love to see what influences REN, and that'd be pretty cool to see. If you guys are new here, though, my name is Alan. I'm a sound engineer and a musician. I normally break down tracks by separating the individual components and reacting to it like that. But in this case, this looks like just vocals and guitar, so we're just going to be focusing on vocals and guitar and overall filming of the video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. But first, if you want to support us further, consider checking out my original music. I mix, produce, do all of it myself here. So let's go ahead and check this out.
Cool.
Sailing in the chopper road, killing like we vultures. I became a queen when I rode with them brothers. Turn to line, I eat nightmares for supper. Brow on command, how sick come on another.
Damn, something that I really love about his vocals is the crazy amount of control he has with his voice. Meaning when he goes from his chest to his head voice, really like just simply just hitting these perfect notes. And he's so for sure on what he's singing. He's so confident in the actual notes he's hitting. And they're so solid. Because some live performances you see from artists, not to throw shade at any of those artists, but you can hear some like nervousness in their voice sometimes. It's kind of a little bit shaky, but they're still good. It still sounds good, still organic. But when he does it, it's like constantly like perfection. And I know he takes many takes, or like he tries this multiple times to make sure that it is perfect. But honestly, that takes a lot of determination and a lot of focus to keep trying to do it in one take. And it's just very impressive to do this in one take, period. I've tried this myself and I suck at it. So there's a lot of difficulty to it. One day I'll feel confident enough to release something that I've recorded with just me and guitar, but I never end up liking it. So I don't know when day would come. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the song.
Cause there ain't no love in the jungle. Ain't no, ain't no love in the jungle.
Love the added percussion he's adding with his fingers by plucking, and it's just really good, very subtle. And I'm sure later in the song he's going to pick up the intensity, and I'm sure we're going to see his hands getting either heavier handed when he's doing the plucking or vice versa, depending on where the song goes.
No, pull me out of this.
There it is. See, now he's adding more to his plucking fingers. So the way that you would do that with the guitar is he was just subtly pulling it, and now he's scooping in with his fingers underneath. Like so. I'll show you guys my guitar here. So he's like taking his fingers and kind of like digging them under the strings. You know, instead of, I have this in distorted tuning, but. So he's starting off with a subtle one. And then if you dig deep underneath like this, you get that percussive or that pluck. I should have set up my guitar for a clean tone, but oh well, we're going to get distorted today. Maybe I'll do an improv at the end. Hell yeah. Ooh, cool. I like the little change up. So something else that is cool, he's playing in one of my favorite keys, which is A minor. And the reason why I like A minor is because you get a lot of plucking notes in that scale. So he's playing off this, he's using a lot of these notes. I like this scale because a lot of the notes are already in standard tuning, which is E, A, D, G, B, E. You get to play all these open notes in between. It frees you up a little bit more in standard tuning to play an A minor, and that's why I like it so much. He's doing a lot of stuff off of there, which is really cool. I love. So he's incorporating a lot of those open strings in his lead playing right here, and I enjoy it. This is, like I said, this is my favorite key that he's playing in, which he doesn't play in that often, if I remember correctly from the other songs I've checked out. So that's really cool to see. Something that I completely forgot to mention during this video was the fact that he actually switches up from that A minor key. So he plays other keys in the song, and it's really cool that this happened because I didn't even realize that he was switching in and out so smoothly. I uploaded this video and I went and listened to the song again and was doing some improv guitar over it, and I was like, oh crap, it switches keys. So my bad on that, but back to the video. He took back the intensity of his fingers and
everybody on a little mission. Money makes you go missing. I get anyone in or Insta. Everybody.
So another technique that he's doing right here to bring down the intensity from that lead that I accidentally talked over the song about was he's doing a rake down with his thumb, which creates a different type of tone. So you have a lot of different tones that are happening with the guitar playing where he's going. I should just change it to a clean tone right now, but never mind. It's too much work to change it. My amp's like right over there. But he's raking down with his thumb right here, and it gives it that more warm tone to it. So you're getting that more like compared to the plucking. So it's just a difference between brightness and warm. And I love how he's utilizing all those techniques on the guitar to give the song emphasis.
Everybody leave me alone. Her boobies getting lifted. She wanna get lit. Fucking on bottle.
Did he say boobies? Or am I hearing things? I don't know why. Oh, but let me put on the caption so I can see the lyrics here.
Her boobies getting lifted.
Yep.
She won't.
Oh, like getting a boob job, kind of. Is that what he's referring to? Okay.
Lit. Fucking on bottling.
I'm a fucking child. I do not know why that's making me laugh right now. Just excuse my immaturity.
Everybody. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
All right, cool. I love that little break with the percussion on there. That was awesome. It changes it up a little bit. This man could sing me the phone book, though, and I would listen, you know?
My soul, it won't be very long. Though the night is dark, it keeps me holding on. God bless my soul, it won't be very long.
See, like those runs right there, like it's so perfect. And then the next vocal line that comes in right there is just so freaking cool. I just like it. It's like a little grit and rasp to it. Man, it's so awesome.
Keeps me holding on.
Right here.
God bless my soul.
Right there.
It won't be very long.
That part right there, I can't even do it. The where he says very, the way he says it, like how, like it's like he's almost cracking but not, like I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. All right, let's listen to it again. It's just like that part I hear, and in my head I'm like, how How do you do that? I mean, I've been doing vocal lessons and training for like 3 years, and I can't pull off any shit like that at all. I can do some runs and stuff here and there, but not like this. Like, this is just phenomenal, you know? It's really cool.
Though the night is dark,
Hold on, I gotta go appreciate that part again. I really like that.
though the night is dark, it keeps me holding on. God bless my soul. It
I love
won't
that.
be
So cool.
very
So cool.
long. And though the night is dark, it keeps me holding on. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while. But I'm really trying. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost.
The vocal lines right there really hit home. I resonate with that 100%.
But I'm really trying. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while. But I'm really trying. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while. But I'm really trying. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost. But I'm really trying.
Man, that last part got me. I felt that. I really felt that those last lines. Jesus. That was great. That was amazing. It's really good. A couple things I want to mention is I really love the reverb and delay he has on the guitar and his voice. It was really cool. There's even a part in the song where you see that he's doing this take. You can see that he's recording as it's being filmed. But also I want to mention when they're filming everything, I like how it's just gradually moving along, capturing him playing, giving you that vibe that you're right there with him listening to this song. And shout out to the camera guy to do that, to keep it constantly like moving. It really makes for a good music video, you know, because for me, like if I were to record something like that, I don't have anybody to really like film, right? I'd have to just like stick a camera up there, which is still powerful. It still can be powerful, but it really adds when you can add in those little movements and stuff with the video. And I think that's really, really, really freaking cool. And I love the colors too. Blue and red, very contrasting colors. They're amazing. So they had the lighting down. You could tell like it was, they planned this out. You know, they know what looks good. You know what feels right. Makes you feel warm at home. You know, it really feels like you're right there with him as he's singing this song. And there was a part in the song where you can see like, I was trying to catch, it shows him recording this, right? They get a capture of the computer, the Mac recording. He uses Logic like I do. And I was trying to catch which take he was on because I was going to tell you, because I'm sure this took a lot to get it the way that he wanted. He seems like a perfectionist. A lot of musicians are like that. And this is probably, who knows? You could tell there was a take before that. I am curious I'm curious on how he recorded all this in one take. I think he's doing this as a stereo track from what I can see in here. It looks like he's doing a stereo track. So what that means is that he has two mics hooked up. He has his clean classical guitar that's going in DI, direct in, and then he has his vocal mic. And he might have those signals split off into two stereos, and that's why you only see one track. So probably one is on one and the other one is on another. And let me listen again. He might be running his vocals and guitar into the same effects, or he might have edited that afterwards and added the effect on the entire track, you know, because the guitar sounds really good with what he used. And normally in the mixing world, you want to try to keep all your reverb and delay consistent on all tracks. Some people will mix up delays and reverb, but that kind of makes an inconsistency in sound that you don't want. So let's listen again real quick. Let's see if we can hear if it's on the same thing.
Night is dark, it keeps me holding on. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost.
It sounds like it is. It sounds like they're both on the same track, so that makes sense.
On command, I'll sick 'em on another.
Yeah, so they're both on the same track because they're both like up the center. So that's why you only see one track. So if anybody says, oh, how are they recording it on one track? It's because he's recording it as stereo. So that's why you still feel like it's full in the mix, you know, because you have the delay and the reverb filling up the sound. But he has it going in as stelleo sound. So that's cool. That works out really well. Makes a live one take sound really, 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 really good. And makes it a lot easier for post-production, for sure. Makes your life a lot easier. Makes your life a lot easier after post-production, because then you don't have to worry about two tracks and you're just editing one track. I've done music edits like that, and it's great. I used to work with a singer-songwriter, John Paul. Check out his channel if you want. And in some of his early days when I was managing him and I was doing his mixes, we would do everything in stereo also. Sometimes we wouldn't, but most of the time we do the one takes with vocals and acoustic also. But anyways, that's enough of me babbling on and talking. All right, guys, see you in the next one. See you.